watching Bruins 360. I'm Johnny Gammett. It was a busy week for our Bruins soccer teams on the pitch. Let's go to Matt Dehart for a recap of the games.
The men were looking to come out with a victory against the CIU Rams, but just couldn't pull it out as the Rams scored 4 goals, 2 being in the second half, handing the Bruins a 4-1 loss at home. The women's game was a much different story, as only 1 goal was scored, and it was by Jennifer Wise of the Lady Bruins, sealing a 1-0 victory over Florida College. And now, the Bruins 360 Game of the Week. It was senior night on Saturday for the Lady Bruins, and what a better way to go out than to play the #1 team in the nation, the Cougars from Clearwater Christian. The Bruins didn't wait long to put a shot in the net, as Jennifer Wise nailed one just 47 seconds into the match. Even though the Cougars were attacking the net most of the second half, the score remained 1-0 until the final buzzer. That means the Bruins will be taking the reins as the #1 team in the nation. They are now 11-3-2 on the season. Back to you, Johnny.
Thanks a lot, Matt. Earlier this week, we sat down with Anna Daulton of the women's soccer team, 2-time winner of the NCCAA D2 Student Athlete of the Week. She is our Double Alt Bruin of the Week.
For all your legal needs, call Brian Ramey and Associates, 864-295-0000.
All right, I'm here with Anna Daulton of the women's soccer team, twice named NCCAA D2 Player of the Week. Anna, thanks so much for taking the time to join us. It's your first year, and you've really made an impact on the team. 9 goals as a team leader. What has been key to finding the back of the net?
All I can say is it's really my team. I got to point it all back to them. They've given me some great balls. I've gotten some great looks from them, and I've been in the right spot at the right time and been able to finish. Credit goes to them.
Yeah. Let's talk about the winning the student nomination of the week, Student Athlete of the Week for the NCCAA level. When you first heard the news, kind of what was your immediate reaction?
My first reaction was, what does that mean? I didn't even know there was such an award, honestly. It completely surprised me, totally took me back, and I'm happy, I'm honored, but wasn't expecting that in the least. So.
Let's talk about the season. You guys have early on had a couple of tough losses against Ohio Christian and then here at home against Toccoa Falls. But really in the last 2 or 3 weeks, the team has really started to gel, really started to be strong and make a strong push towards the end of the season. What do you think has been key between the two?
Honestly, I think some of it is even having some of our starters out has really forced us to come together, to work that much harder. I think that's a key point in bringing us together, and just the fact of repeating last year's national championship. I mean, getting to that point in the season where the pressure's on and every game counts, and so I really think that motivation is just taken over this point, and we're doing what we can to win again. So.
Talk a little bit about that pressure, and that as you guys near the end of the season, we're playing Toccoa Falls here coming up, and then a couple more games after that, and then we're in the region playoffs, and then hopefully nationals after that. How do you guys handle that pressure?
I mean, Coach always says just have fun, just play soccer. Ultimately, that's his goal for us, and that helps us mentally relax on the field. And no matter what the outcome of the game is, I mean, if we've done our best, that's ultimately all we can do. We want to have fun, we want to play well. And I mean, if things work out, then that's what we like to see. But yeah, just doing our best and putting into practice what we've worked so hard for this season. So.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Anna.
Thank you.
Now let's take a look at what's coming up for our Bruins teams. The men's basketball team play Thursday night at 7 p.m. in the Davis Fieldhouse. That's their first preseason game. The women will take the court on Friday night at 7 p.m. And remember, at any time, you can follow us at bjubruins.com. There you'll find stats, scores, recaps, so much more. Remember to follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And also remember, you can download the new Bruins app, bjubruins.com/app. You can get that at the App Store or the Google Play Store. Thanks for watching Bruins 360.